grew up dreaming of mountains and forest. Years later, I realized that what I was really searching for was peace, not a place. There's something magical about nature. I've always been drawn to nature. Perhaps because I grew up in an environment where I wasn't used to being able to be there as soon as you walked out the door. Just some context. I grew up in the Netherlands, where the landscape is flat and the nature I had at my disposal was the city park. But now my environment has changed completely. The mountains still take my breath away, even though I've lived here for almost 2 years now. Sometimes I wonder if the people who grew up here feel the same way, or if they just gotten used to everything. I must admit, I'm a dreamer. As a child, I loved reading books about faraway lands with mountains and forests. And as I grew older, the feeling that I wasn't where I was supposed to be became stronger and stronger. It was a difficult time for me, and changing the situation took some time. But slowly I began to realize that I didn't want to change myself anymore. I was good enough. Maybe I needed to accept certain aspects of myself. So instead of changing myself, adjust my environment to better suit my introverted self. That meant a quiet environment with fewer people around me and much more nature. In the world, it's often said that you have to change yourself to fit in. Many courses, training programs, peer pressure, and even medications are advised for some self-improvement, instead of being content with yourself and adapting your circumstances to fit who you are. With my husband's support, we decided to move to another country, Sweden, with its lakes, forest, wildlife, and the beautiful wooden houses. Normally, I don't like change. And of course, I was worried about the finances, learning a new language, and different habits. But I hoped it would be worth it. I consider myself lucky to have been able to make such a move. But what if we hadn't moved? I was so focused on the future that looking back, it ruined my present. The lesson I actually learned is that it's not just about the physical move. It's about adapting your current situation to find joy in life. I had a lot going for me back then. My current location wasn't perfect, but I had a cozy apartment full of flowers and my pets around me, and I worked at an animal ambulance, which I loved. Don't get me wrong, I still support the move, but life is constantly changing and you'll live in different places, each with its own positive and negative aspects. For example, we now live in the countryside and going to the big stores takes us all day. Instead of wishing to fulfill a future dream, try to embrace where you are in life right now. It might be a cliché, but life is a journey. You don't know where you'll be in a few years, but you do know where you are now and what makes you happy. And if you realize you want something different, take your time to work towards it. And in the meantime, enjoy the things that are already in your life. Try to embrace your current circumstances and live in the present as much as possible. You don't want to consistently thinking about the future and forget what's right in front of you.